Hi everybody, this is your mama baker Jenny from Family Fun Food and Facts. Today we are going to do a very quick 5 ingredients vegan bread, super duper easy. That's our 4 cups of flour. Please use white flour if you're beginning. This is your first bread making. 1 teaspoon salt, 1 tablespoon oil, 2 teaspoon of yeast and 1/4 teaspoon of warm water. Go ahead and mix your yeast with the water. This is a very important step and leave it for 10 minutes. This is how you're going to know your yeast is alive when you see it fermenting and you see bubbles forming on it. We'll go ahead and put the salt and the coconut oil in our flour. So once the yeast is fermented, we're going to go ahead and add it to our mixture. We're going to do our bread with our hands today because I want everyone who does not have a KitchenAid, every single person out there who's seeing this video to try it. So here goes our yeast mixture. We're going to give it a mix and then we're going to put it on a countertop and we're going to knead it. All those who have tried making breads and have failed, it's a request for you all to try this recipe once. Believe me, you're going to fall in love with it and the simplicity of this bread recipe. So we're going to take out our dough and we're going to start kneading it. This bread is going to go through 2-3 stages. When you knead it with your hand, the first time it's always better to do it with your hand so that you know what stages it is. Right now you see it is all coming together, but in a little while it's going to become so shaggy and so sticky, but it'll all come together. So keep kneading it for a good 10-12 minutes. You're going to do a push and a pull technique. You're going to push the dough away from you and then pull it towards you. Push it away from you and then pull it towards you. Bread making is beautiful. Here you see it's become super liquidy, but do not stop. Just continue going. You need a scraper for this. Continue going, and it will all come together in a form of a ball. There you go. That's the beauty. And I'm going to do a quick window pane test whereby you can see when you stretch the dough, you can see the tip of your fingers. So your dough, the gluten in your dough is beautifully formed. Go ahead and oil the pan in which the dough is going to rest. This is your first process where it's going to rest. Oil it all over so that it does not dry and cover it with a damp cloth and keep it in a dark, warm place. In my case, I'm going to use my oven, which has not been turned on. So go ahead and leave it in the oven for an hour and a half. You see that none of my oven has not been turned on. After an hour and a half, this is literally beautiful gold bread. The science of bread making is so beautiful. I might need a couple of sessions to explain that to you. So we're going to make the dough into a rectangle and then we're going to do a 3-fold and then a 1/4 fold. And we're going to repeat that twice. This is nothing but it strengthens the gluten further. We're going to do the same thing again and we're going to put it in a loaf pan and have it rest again for the second time. I'm going to use a Pullman tin here. You can use any tin you like. I had Pullman tin handy, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. I've oiled it a little only at the bottom because I prefer it that way and I feel the bread rises up really high. So here it is. After an hour and a half, you see how beautifully it has risen. At this time, I'm going to go ahead and preheat the oven to 425 Fahrenheit, that is your 220 Celsius. I'm also going to keep a roasting pan down and put in some boiling water to create a steam. If you do this step, your bread is going to be, the crust is going to be soft. If you do not do this step, your crust is going to be hardy. Both the ways, it's beautiful. Bring down the temperature to 375 degrees, that is 190 degrees centigrade, and bake it for another 30-35 minutes. and take it out, completely cool it, and then invert the pan. Your beautiful bread is ready. Slice it with a serrated knife. You can see how soft this bread is. You, this cannot match to any store-bought bread which has so much of nonsense in it. So I've gone ahead and made a beautiful chicken Reuben sandwiches for my kids for lunch, and they also asked the same thing for their breakfast. So I have made a breakfast sandwich with bullseye, and my daughter is flaunting away telling that the bread is so good. Until next time, do see the description below. I've put in a little more of details, and let the comments keep on coming. Let your questions keep on coming. Love you guys. Enjoy bread making. It is beautiful. Bye-bye.